Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? Hi! Alex is upstairs. How are you guys doing this evening? I am going to go through some stuff that I have received at the P.O. box. And it's all sitting here on the counter. So I thought I would go through it right now, and then I will vlog in the car later. But I wanted to, I keep on changing my hat out today. I've got this hat on. I'll wear that hat. Anyway, and I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee. I have been so productive today. I got so much stuff done. I will talk about that later. But I want to go through this stuff. I'm going to not hold up the boxes because I also have my water right here. I'm not going to hold up the boxes because I want to make sure that I don't show anybody's address. But this, I know what this is already. This is from Matt, who reached out to me to send this to me. Can't open it. I'm going to show this on my drama channel too. So Matt is somebody that has watched me for a really, really long time. And he was like, if I send you, because I'm coming out with candles, and if I send you my candles, will you show them on the channel? I was like, yeah, absolutely. You know I love candles. So here it is. He sent me it's called Modev candle. And there's instructions for how to burn, caring for your soy candle. First light, burn for no less than 3 hours to obtain a full melt wax pool. Relighting, trim wick before each relighting by pinching the burnt tip. Okay, total burn time is approximately 50 hours. Our soy candle containers are reusable. Oh my God, pour yourself a drink. It's a whiskey glass, store tea bags or tea leaves. Perfect as a planter for succulents. Use it to hold pens and pencils, organize makeup brushes and hair accessories. Makes a great toothbrush and toothpaste holder. This is so cool. And then he put a card in here and he said, hi Peter, thinking of you. Really hope you enjoy the candle. Any kind of support is appreciated. Modev candle. Also, I have to... Thank you for your vlogs. They mean the world to me. Never stop doing what you do. Matt is so sweet. And then he put Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. Tell Alex and the dogs I said hello. I'm so excited. So here's what it looks like before you open it. Okay. I actually saw it on his Instagram, so I know what it looks like. And this is Santal Blossom, S-A-N-T-A-L. Am I pronouncing that correctly? You can smell it from here. Beautiful. Isn't that so beautiful? It's just like very simple. Love it. Oh, that is so nice. Oh God, what does that remind me of? Now, Alex will love this. This is the kind of scent that Alex loves. It smells like a spa. Okay, I'm gonna light this right now. So hold on a second. Let me get my candle lighter. And then when I come back on my Peter Monn channel, I can give a full review of what I think. Matt, thank you so much. That was so sweet. So I will link it below if you guys want to go and check that out and purchase that. You can do that. That would be awesome. I'm sure he would really appreciate that. It's really pretty, isn't it? This little light of mine, I'm gonna make it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I went to church camp like one day. That was about all I could handle. Okay. Now, I do not know. Well, here is some tissue paper that I got for Sebastian's birthday present. I ended up actually using one of those Amazon bags because I got him a bunch of that Ryan's Toys stuff because he's like, he and Carlitos both are obsessed with Ryan's Toys. And then I just put it in that bag, but I didn't need the tissue paper, so I bought all the tissue paper, so we'll just save that. Okay. Now, the next thing is, somebody keeps on sending me all of this stuff from, is there a name on here? Okay, this is from Ruth. So, Ruth, thank you so much. Ruth sent me Sweet Misery, A Poisoned World, and this is about keto. Sickeningly sweet. It's from the Joe Mercola Mercola.com. Sweet Misery, A Poisoned World reveals the truth about the harmful and deadly effects of aspartame. So I have been talking about this on my video one night in my vlog. I was talking about how my dad had said that aspartame is really dangerous for you, and that I had read it in that book Skinny Bastard and all that kind of stuff. So, Sweet Misery, A Poisoned World reveals the truth about the A Poisoned World reveals the truth. I need my readers. About the harmful and deadly. You know, let me go get my readers right now. Hold on a second. I'm watching Identity Thief in the background while I get stuff done today. Cleaning my horribly dirty glasses. Okay. Let's see. Okay, sickeningly sweet. Sweet Misery, A Poisoned World reveals the truth about the harmful and deadly effects of aspartame. It was first manufactured by G.D. Searle and Company under the direction of former CEO Donald Rumsfeld. For 16 years, the FDA refused to give approval because they verified it to be a deadly neurotoxic drug pretending to be an additive. Despite its known toxicity, it was finally approved by the FDA when Rumsfeld appointed the new DEA commissioner during President Reagan's transition into office, and is now found in almost all products containing artificial sweeteners. You will learn why aspartame is a toxic poison, with reports that it can do damage to pregnant women and their unborn babies, and how it has a direct link to MS as well as other chronic illnesses. Filmmaker Corey Brackett travels the country interviewing experts of the dangers of aspartame, as well as uncovers the corporate conspiracy responsible for its approval and usage by our major food suppliers. Learn the tricks, in parentheses, that are employed to market aspartame to the general public. If you love diet soda or are addicted to foods that contain artificial sweeteners, this film will be an eye-opening revolution that could save your life. I'm excited about that. So thank you, Ruth. I'm really excited about that. Okay, next. Okay. Somebody keeps on sending me from that. Okay, is this it? No, I showed this before. We're going to do this with Boo or Tucker. The little paw print thing. We're going to do that with Boo or Tucker. Okay, somebody keeps on sending me this stuff from Shutterfly. I mean, it's very nice, you guys. They keep on sending me magnets. I have the magnet of me and Pee-Pee right there. But then they sent us this, which is so sweet. And it's like a little rock stone. I'm going to put it in my garden this summer. And it says, Pee-Pee, you left paw prints on our hearts. And then it has his dates of his birth to when he passed. And it's so sweet. I'm going to put it in our little garden that I'm going to do this summer. So, I don't know who keeps on sending these to me. Can you guys let me know if you're, put in the comment section below if you're the one that keeps on sending the Shutterfly stuff to me, because I love it. It's so sweet. And they sent a calendar with Alex and I on it. And then all these pictures of Alex and I wanted to show it. And then this one of me and Boo. Hey, Boo. And then this is Tucker. Did I show these before? And then it says the quote, life is not a dress rehearsal, and I love those. So I'm going to, I think I showed these before. I don't know who sent these to me. I wish somebody would let me know. Here, we will put these up here right now. This little light of mine, I'm going to make it shine. This little light of mine, I'm going to make it shine. Life is not a dress rehearsal. 2020 calendar right there. Yeah. Okay. The next thing I received is, okay, and this is from Pam. Pam sent this to me, and I love that. This was so sweet. So Pam, okay, I have this somewhere in the basement, but what is so interesting about this is that the one DVD out of this that I loved is missing, and so I'm so thankful that she sent this to me. So Pam sent me the Oprah Winfrey Show 20th Anniversary Collection, okay? And the reason that I have it is the DVD, seriously, and it's her favorite moments and everything from the show. But the reason why I love this is that one of these discs in here is all the aha moments. I'll have to go in here and find out which one it is. But it's all of Oprah's it's her favorite aha moments. And I used to watch them all the time. So I got it for my mom, this whole set. But I actually can't find where I put the disc, or I loaned it to somebody and they never gave it back or something. I don't know. So I'm very thankful for that. So thank you so much, Pam. And then Pam also gave me Oprah, Make the Connection. It's About Changing Your Life, this VHS tape, which, you know, I have a VCR in my office, so I'm going to go in there and watch that. So thank you so much for that. That was awesome, Pam. Okay, now you guys, I have a ton of cards I need to go through. Oh, this was the other thing. I'm wondering if this isn't from Ruth, because it's also from, this is a book by Joe Mercola. It is Keto Fast, Rejuvenate Your Health with a Step-by-Step Guide to Timing Your Ketogenic Meals. So, I don't know if this is, okay, have I talked about this? That one of my really good friends dates Joe Mercola. I don't, like, one of my good friends of life, like, I've known her for, like, oh my God, 30 years now. She's been, like, one of my dearest friends for, like, 30 years. So, anyway, so thank you for the Keto Fast book, Keto Fast. Tanya and my sponsor are both doing the keto diet, so thank you for that. Okay, the next thing I want to show, I'm trying to like make sure I have all this organized. Okay, is that this is from, where'd she sign her name? This is from Allison, and Allison gave me a very nice card for like PP, and very nice just message inside. It was beautiful. But then she gave us this frame, and I love this quote, and so many people have sent this to me since PP passed away, and it says, "If love could have kept you here, you would have lived forever." Isn't that sweet? And then we're going to put a picture of PP in there. So thank you so much, Allison, for that. I really, really appreciate it. By the way, I want to show you guys something. Are you ready? Hold on. So Alex went to our friend's house for dinner tonight, and she and her other friend, like, are really good friends of ours. Are you ready for the painting that she did for us? Is that not fantastic? I mean, it is him. It looks just exactly like him. And Alex brought it in, and I was working at the computer, and he put it right across from me, and he goes, "Where do you want it?" And I said, "I kind of like it right there," because then when I look up, I see PP staring right back at me. Isn't that so sweet? I love that. We've got so many pictures of PP around the house. Love that. We need to start getting more pictures of Boo and Tucker around the house, too. Okay. Then I have a bunch of cards, you guys. And actually, several of them, I'm going to go through them, but, like, in all honesty, there's like 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards that I have not gone through. I keep on feeling like somebody's texting me. So I got a very, very sweet sympathy card from Robbie. And so thank you so much, Robbie, for this very sweet sympathy card. With a very nice message inside. I have read that one. And then this was really sweet, you guys. This was from Morgan and Newman. And, but what was so sweet was that there was like all these like dog names and stuff in here. And it was this really, really sweet sympathy card. So thank you so much for that. And there was a really personal message inside that was very nice as well. About being a subscriber for like 2 years and stuff like that. Okay, I'm just going to open these cards. This is from Melissa and family. And if there's a long message, I'll put it to the side and I'll read later. So it's this beautiful card. Dear Alex and for kids. Aww. Foster mom of a dog. We are keeping you all in our thoughts and prayers as you go through this difficult time. We're so very sorry for your loss. Oh, thank you so much, Melissa and family. This is so sweet. Okay, this one is from Christine. They'll put their names on the back of the cards. And it says, sympathy to you and the loss of your pet. Beautiful. Goodbye hurts so much, but someday you will think of your animal friend with smiles instead of tears. And it will feel as if this little soul left a rainbow in your heart. Oh, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. And this is from Rachel. Ooh, that's a cool card. It's like all of these like fly fishing things in the front of it. Oh my god. Oh, continued prayers for peace during your time of grief. I really do enjoy your videos. Your vlogs bring me comfort. Your reviews in your vehicle give me so much laughter and insight. Oh. Thank you so much, Rachel. And then she shared some really personal things in there. It gets easier. It gets easier, sweetheart. I swear. Okay, I read the back of this card right. This is from Monica. And Monica said, my daughter and I went to Starbucks today to try the smoked butterscotch frappuccino, and she asked if Peter reviewed it. And then I said, of course he did. Of course. I'm following all these, like, Starbucks people on TikTok, so I get, like, new drinks to review. Okay, so this is from Monica, is that right? This is from Monica, thinking of you. Oh, dear Peter, Alex, Boo, and Tucker. Condolences on the loss of Pee-Pee. He was and will remain YouTube famous. I'm glad that you took time off, but even happier when you came back. I missed you. Hoping for a peaceful year for the four of you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Monica. You know, it's so weird. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, I remember, like, when my mom passed away and I was, like, you know, at the viewing. It was like all these people came through the line, you know? And then there would be people that, like, I thought would really have an impact on me. That it was great to see them, but it didn't. And then I remember that my cousin and her husband were friends with this woman who she and her husband had 5 kids, and my mom loved this family. I mean, she just, like, I remember when the youngest was born, because he was born, like, 3 days before Christmas, or 4 days before Christmas, and I remember when they came through the line, my mom just, like, loved them so much, and I just, like, lost it, you know, when I saw them. And I didn't even expect them to be there, so, it's like that card, I don't know what it was, but just seeing him, you know, I don't know, oh, this is so sweet. He impacted so many people. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin, William Shakespeare. Look at that adorable picture. You see it? Who's this from? Oh, there's no. Oh my God! I don't know if this person wants me to say their name or not. They said that they would like to make a video in my honor, but then it says, in your name, a tree is being planted for Peter Vlogs. Being planted with the National Forest. The gift comes to you from your tree. A gift that endures will help replenish a magnificent forest and preserve the habitat of the wildlife. They call it their home. Arbor Day Foundation. Oh my God. That was so sweet. I don't know if this person, because they email me if you're watching this. Email me, and if you want me to say who you are, and also because you ask a question in here about a video that you would like to make about me. So please reach out to me, yeah, and we can talk about that. That was so sweet. Oh my God, unbelievable. Okay, I am so sorry that you've lost your friend. But I hope you'll find some comfort in knowing, I'm going to keep this next to my bed, in knowing that you gave your pet a loving home, a really good life, and that you shared so many happy times together with love. And I can't say because it's the last name of a family. But look at that picture. Isn't that so sweet? This hand-drawn picture is fantastic. It looks just like him. And that's our bedroom. That's on our bed. You can see the bedroom doors in the background. I'm going to put that next to my bed. That candle smells fantastic, by the way. Okay. This is going a little bit longer than I thought it would. You guys are so nice to always send me such wonderful things, and it's just so sweet. The hardest part of loving a pet is saying goodbye. To Alex, Boo, Radley, and Tucker. Hope it brings you comfort to know your friend's life was so much happier because you were in it. Oh my God. This is from Bibiana from Perth, Australia. And it was such a nice card with such a nice little note inside of it. Thank you so much, Bibiana. It's so crazy to think that somebody in Australia watches my videos. Well, I mean, Annie. Annie watches my videos. She has for a while. How are you doing, Annie? I love Annie. Oh my God. Then when it seems we will never smile again, life comes back. Mark Baldwin. Look at that picture. It's adorable. This is a card my mom would have picked out. Oh my God. Okay, so this has a really long note in it. So I'm gonna, okay, I want to read this later. So this is from Jennifer. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And I'm going to read about this. Or read the note she left. So thank you so much, Jennifer, for all of that. Oh God, this was so sweet. You guys were so fantastic. Okay. And then, hold on a second. Show this. This has been sitting here forever. So this is from Eli. And it's either Ellie or Eli. But I think it's spelled Eli, so I don't know. Let me know if I mispronounced it. So anyway, Eli, Ellie, he, I don't know, sent me this cup from New York. It's a Starbucks coffee cup. It's just not fantastic, because you know I'm trying to collect these from everywhere. And I love this, and it has all kinds of stuff from New York on it, and it has the Erie Canal. Excuse me. And it has all kinds of stuff, the Knickerbocker State. And that's so cool. I love these. I've got so many of these. Alex doesn't think that I need any more Starbucks cups. Do you, Alex? No. More. I need more. Okay. Then this is, I want to make sure, okay, this is from Julie, and Julie sent me this hat. I'm going to have to really work it out a little bit, but she sent me this hat, and it says Dad AF on it. So I'm going to have to, like, it fits perfectly. I was wearing it around here when I first got it, see? But I'm going to have to work it out a little bit so I can, but yeah, it fits good. Julie, look at that. Is that so cute? Dad AF. Don't even worry about it, because you know it's the truth. So thank you, Julie, for that. That was fantastic. Okay, and then this last thing I have not opened. It's like quite a big box. I think I can show this. Now, you can see. I haven't opened this yet, so I have no idea what it is. Where are we at on time? I feel like I should probably open it from the end. Well, I guess that's the only way. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. And I know this person emailed me. And because I can see what it is right away. And guess what? Peter opened it, and the note is on top. Magician of the world. To Boo and Tucker. Yes, this is the email that I received. May this find you comfort. Okay, I'm going to stop this because it's almost at the end of 23 and a half, and I'll be right back. When I got the email for this, I knew that when I opened this, I was going to get emotional. So, Dear Peter, I was so sorry to hear about Pee-Pee. I wanted Boo and Tucker to have a comfort blanket. I'm no professional, but from my hands and heart to yours. I'm sorry it took so long to make. With love, Jennifer. So Jennifer made these blankets for Boo and Tucker. These comfort blankets. Aren't those so sweet? Look at those. Oh, they smell so nice. Look at those. Boo and Tucker, they can sleep on these at night. I love that. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so fantastic. Jennifer, that was unbelievable. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. I'll have to take little pictures and show you guys of them sleeping on there. They're going to love that. Thank you so much. Oh, that little emotional roller coaster I didn't expect to be going through today. Okay, I'm going to take these upstairs to them in just a second. So, now that everything is gone through, you guys are fantastic. Don't ever feel like you have to send anything. But I really appreciate all of this. It really means so much to me. And I like to show it on here. These smell so good. I can feel like I can smell your house in here, Jennifer. And you say you're not a professional, but these are fantastically done. They're gonna love these. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, don't ever feel like you have to send me anything, but I like to show the stuff on here because I like people to have their stuff be seen, you know, so, you know that I got it. Now, if you sent me something and I didn't show it on here, I'm almost positive that I've gone through everything, and shown it all, so, let me know. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? No, I think that's it. So let me know if you sent me something and I haven't shown it, because I think I've got everything. Oh, no. You know what? I have 2 little things in my car in the back seat. They're like small envelopes, but I will bring those in and show those. I've had them for a while, too. They've been sitting on my back seat. So I'll show those tomorrow or the next day, but those are like the only 2 things I have. So anyway, but I'll be back later. I'll vlog a little bit later, and I just wanted to show all that stuff. So thank you guys, and yeah, I'll be back then. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? I have to tell you, I'm probably not going to vlog for a whole lot longer tonight. I made videos for every single one of my channels today, including my BookTube channel. I finally did my favorite books of 2019. So, I felt very productive today. And I just feel like I need to relax a little bit tonight. And then I also would like to finish, or at least almost finish, The House with the Clock in Its Walls, because I listened to a lot of it last night. I'm loving it. I read it when I was a kid. I mean, I remember the story, but barely. Like, I don't remember, I know there's like a mystery to it. I don't like remember the mystery to it and stuff, and I'm only about halfway through it, but I can finish it tonight. So I want to finish it tonight because I'm really, really liking it. In fact, I think I might go on and continue just to read the rest of the series, or at least try to finish the rest of the series in the next month or 2, and then maybe pick up another one. I really like them. So I have to say, okay, Jennifer, I took the comfort blankets right upstairs with my picture of Pee-Pee. I put all of this on my Instagram story, so if you guys don't follow my Instagram, you should go follow my Instagram because it's over there on my story. But I put up a picture of, or took a picture of the picture of Pee-Pee, and I put that up, and I love it. I'm gonna get it framed. I brought it back downstairs because I'm gonna get it framed, and then I'm gonna put it next to my bed. But then I put the comfort blankets on the bed, and I showed them to Alex, who just fell asleep. And well, here, I'll pull in and I'll show you guys, in case you don't have Instagram. This car is like weaving over into my lane. So we can show you how sweet this was. They loved the blankets. Oh my God, they loved them so much. Okay, so this was a TikTok that somebody did of me. I don't know if you can see it, but somebody did this TikTok. And then there's the picture of Pee-Pee. I put that on there. I put miss him. And then, oh wait. And there's Tucker. Can you see? Oh, little Tucker. And then there's Boo Radley sleeping on the comfort blanket. And then there's my family. You can see Alex in the background. He's asleep. And then I put there you can see that Boo and them are both on it. So, thought that was very sweet. They love them. They literally, like, walked right over to him. Like, they knew what to do. Like, I spread them out, like, one here and one there. And Tucker laid down on one, and Boo Radley laid down on the other one. Like, they knew exactly what to do. It was the sweetest thing. My Lord, it was the sweetest thing. I cannot believe I made videos on every single one of my channels today. You know, it was so weird going through like my favorite books. So I came up with like 16 of my favorite books from the last year. And it was like, I literally, when I was going through it, it was like, hold on a second. It was like, yes, no, yes, no. Like it was so easy for me to go through it and be like, yes, this was one of my favorite books. No, this wasn't one of my favorite books. Yes, this was one of my favorite books. No, this wasn't one. It was so easy. And going through it. And it was also like funny looking back on books that I had read that I kind of had forgotten like what an impact they had on me. Like Sadie by Courtney Summers, one of the best books that I've read. And that was in my top, that was probably, I think it was in my top 5. And then An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. Loved that book. In fact, I just looked the other day to see when the sequel is, and it was coming out this year, I think. And then the Truly Devious series, loved that book from last year, and I think the 3rd book of that is supposed to come out this year. I just read some really, really great books that, you know, this year, and to think that I only read 40 books, which to some people they're probably like, only, I know, but like 40 books to me, when I set my goal for, you know, I was 60 books below what I aimed for. So, I mean, even if I read every, like, okay, so I think I've read 5 books for January, and then this one will be 6. So if I finish, let's say 6 books in January, what keeps on rattling around in here? If I read 6 books in January, and what is that? 6 times 12. So, let me look like do my math here really quick. So 6 times 2 is 12. Carry it over. So is that 72 books in a year? I mean, like, that would be a lot. That would be, I think, the most I've ever read. I should have just, I mean, I cannot believe I had to actually do that math in my head, that I didn't know just what 6 times 12 was. But anyway, you know, like, that would be more books than I think I've read for like the last 5 years, if I just read 6 a month, which is totally realistic for me to do. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be reading between 70 and 100 books a year. And I was like looking at my list and I was thinking, oh my God, you know, you read so many books impacted you. You got to escape, you got to like find out about new things you didn't know about. It was, you know, such a great year of reading. Imagine if that number was doubled, like how it, you know, it would have impacted me. And already in January, I feel like I've read some really, really great books. So, you know, we'll see. The year to come, I'm real excited about it. I wonder what would happen if I got 40 books done by June, and then I would have already matched like what I read, which is gonna have to be the goal, because I mean, by half the year, I want to have half my books done. So if I'm gonna hit 100, I would have to have 50 books done by the end of June, right? Yes, Peter. What is going on? I don't have my glasses on, I can't do math. But so yeah, I would have to have 50 books done by the end of July, or by the end of June, and then what is going on in here? It's like there's something in here that's going back and forth. I don't know what it is. But that's realistic for me to get that done in 6 months. Tanya reads like 4 or 5 books a week. I said something to her the other day. She's like, oh my God, I read hundreds of books a year. She's like, that would be easy for me. I was like, okay, Tanya. Good for you, Tanya. She does, though. She's constantly reading. She's reading a Dean Koontz book right now. I can't remember which one. In the Eye of something. I actually have read it. I read it years ago, I think. Because she was like, have you read this one? I said, because there was a period where I read like tons and tons of Dean Koontz. And I was like, yeah, I think I actually have read that one. So, anyway. In the Corner of the Eye, or In the Corner of His Eye, or something like that. Maybe it was called, I don't remember. Oh, who knows? Only the shadow knows. I'm trying to post a TikTok every day too, because I'm really having fun with that. But then I find myself just like sitting there and just spending like a half half an hour to 45 minutes. I wouldn't say an hour. I don't know if I've done an hour yet. I'm just sitting there and like flipping through these just stupid TikToks. There's a lot of teachers that are on TikToks, which I think is interesting. There's a lot of teachers that have TikToks, which I think is kind of funny. And they hashtag them stuff like teachers on TikTok and stuff. But they do a lot of the dances. There's some of them that are really, really good too. They do a lot of like the dances that are on TikTok. So if you don't know what TikTok is, TikTok's kind of like how Vine was. It's just like real short, funny videos. But there's a lot of dance videos, and you can like follow them and do them. Like, I'm doing my own version of that right now, but you can go in there and you can kind of like you can react to them or do duets where you like do the same, like, you know, you follow it and do it. And so a lot of these teachers, like, or you can like memorize the dance and you can come up with it on your own. So these teachers are like memorizing the dance and coming up with it on their own and stuff. And yeah, it's interesting. But some of these dancers are some of these teachers are really good dancers. It's fun to watch, you know, it's fun to see, I don't know, something different. I get so bored of the same social media. I get so bored of the Twitter and the Instagram, and I like Instagram. I do like Instagram. I don't get really that bored of Instagram, but Twitter I get bored of. Facebook, oh my God, kill a beast. It's so boring. Most of my friends live and breathe on Facebook. Tanya Jean, she just cannot get enough of the Facebook. She's forever talking about, oh my God, I haven't been in half price books in a long time. She always says, oh, did you see Judy Smith did something, something, something? Wouldn't it be so funny if I actually knew a Judy Smith or a Sally Joe? I don't though. But she's like always like, did you see on the Facebook where Judy Smith? I'm like, no, Tanya. She's like, how do you even know what I'm going to ask you? I'm like, no, I know I didn't see it. She's like, how do you know? And I said, because I don't get on Facebook. But you don't know. Tanya, I can tell you I didn't see it. You don't know what? I'm like, no, Tanya, I can tell you. She's like, okay, well, let me ask you anyway. And I'm like, okay. She said, did you see where Judy Smith, you know, is blah, 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 blah. I'm like, nope, didn't see it. Are you sure? Yep, I'm sure. Oh. And then Sally Joe's grandkids, did you see them? They're so adorable. And I'm like, oh, they are? And she's like, yeah, didn't you see the I'm like, nope. I do not get on Facebook, like hardly ever. It's so funny though, because like every once in a while I'll like randomly get on there, and when I do, it'll like pop up and it'll say, today is somebody's birthday, and it's like somebody's birthday that I should probably be sending a happy birthday to. So I'll be like, oh, then I'll see it come up and I'll like text that person. I'll be like, oh my God, happy birthday, how are you? And like I totally forgot that it was their birthday until the Facebook was texting me. Do you ever drive and read street names? I love street names. I think it's interesting when you see what street names are like. Some of them are so boring. But then, every once in a while, you'll come across... Is it out of focus? But every once in a while, you'll come across street names that are really, really interesting. And it's like, I wonder why they named it that street, you know? Or, like... Well, okay, what's interesting about this is, so, my mom and dad on the street that I grew up on, okay? So my mom and dad and then another family that they were friends with, another couple that they were friends with, they were the first two houses on the street. So they got to name the street somehow. I don't know, the street was just like some random name before. And they got to name the street. Isn't that cool? What is rolling around in this thing? This is driving me crazy. It's like something is going back and forth. I looked at my, okay, I just pitched all my trash down in here. I was like going in here earlier tonight, and I was like, there is so much change at the bottom of this thing. I'm gonna empty it out tomorrow. So anyway, yeah, but isn't that cool? was kind of like at one point in my life, my dream to go back and maybe buy the house that I grew up in and go back there and live. And I remember there was a point when that house was for sale. Not that I could have afforded it then anyway, I couldn't, but I thought to myself, it would be so nice if I could go back, you know, and buy that house now and live in it. And I think my mom would really like that. And I think that there are like moments where I think that would be nice. But then there's like other moments, and I would say the majority of my time is this, where I'm just like, I don't think. Okay, the battery died. So I had to pull in here at a Steak and Shake, Taco Bell. I was like, where? I usually pull in Steak and Shake. Oh, it's the next one down. I had to pull in here at Taco Bell to change the battery. Anyway, I was talking about moving into the house that I grew up in. You know, there was times back in the day that I thought that would be really nice, but I think like most times that I think about it, I don't know, it'd probably be rather depressing, you know? It would be like, I don't know. I don't know if it would be, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like I find something cozy, homey, and comforting about living in that house. But at the same time, it's like, am I so stuck in the past that I can't get out of it either? Like, I don't know that I would want to live there. You know what I mean? I don't know that it's not healthier for me to move on and move forward and not always be there. I mean, well, hell, I'm in my mom's condo, so I don't know what the difference would be, you know? It's my condo, but I mean, it was her condo, you know what I mean? So I don't know what the difference would be. I loved that house. I absolutely loved that house. It would be a fun house for Alex and I because, you know, it would be great for entertaining and things like that. So I have this, okay, last night I was like, this is gonna sound so weird. I have not had any dreams about pee-pee, first of all, okay? Not one dream. I've wished that I would have a dream of pee-pee while I was sleeping, but I haven't. You know, and I'm a believer that they say that spirits come and visit you when you're dreaming and whatever, but I haven't had one dream about pee-pee, which is weird because before pee-pee passed, I used to have dreams about him all the time, and I think about him all the time now, so the fact that I haven't had any dreams about him is weird. But I was like, in between, I'm like having a hard time falling asleep these days anyway, but I was in between like falling asleep and like being awake. I was kind of like, I wouldn't say it was lucid dreaming. I wasn't asleep, it wasn't dreaming. I was just kind of thinking about things were going through my head. And I had this like idea of like this house where my mom lives now. I believe in a very visual afterlife. And I have this dream of where my mom lives now, and that I've always believed that she lived by this lake. I don't know if I've told that story on here, but when my mom passed away, when Caroline told David, she like picked him up from school, and when she told him, he was like, and David at the time would have been 5 or 6. So he was sitting in the car, and this huge, like, really, like, beautiful, different looking bird landed on the front of the car. And Caroline was almost ready to tell him about my mom passing away. And she said, oh my God, David, do you see this bird? And I think I've told this story on here before. And he said, yeah, I've seen that bird before. And she said, you've seen that bird before? And he said, yeah. He said, that bird's from, you know, my mom's lake. And he goes, that's where she lives now. And Caroline was like, what? And he was like, and he drew pictures of this and stuff, you guys. And he was like, that's where she lives now. She lives on this lake. And she has this house in this lake, and that bird is from that lake. And Caroline was just like, what is he talking about, right? Well, I have had dreams about this, and I don't know if they're made up dreams from that or me just thinking or whatever, but through the years I've had these dreams about this house. It's like off of this field. If you've ever seen the movie Trip to Bountiful, there was this old broken down house in the middle of nowhere that Carrie lives, that she grew up in. It's kind of like that house that I see, but a little bit bigger. And it's like a 2-story white clapboard house, but it's like kind of like white colonial, but slash with modern. And there's a lake probably 100 feet off the front porch. And then there's like a creek that runs in the back. And there's like these little, like a little bundle of trees that are kind of like dark, like a little woods, but not like a big woods. But the thing about it is that there's like no doors on this house that I see, right? And it's just like where there would be like, let's say, a wall on the ground floor, the wall just goes right out onto the front porch. Because there's no reason to lock doors or whatever. I've had, like, there's always these white, you know, drapes that just flow in the wind and whatever. So I was like falling asleep last night, and I started kind of seeing that house again. And it's a white house, and everything in it is white. And there's like these like really like light wood floors, and then like white couch, white walls. Everything's white there. And I saw this bed. It was like this king size white bed with beautiful, you know, linens on it. And my mom like reads in this bed every night. I could see her like tucked in on one side reading, and at the end of the bed was Pee-Pee sleeping. And she was like talking to him, and it was like the weirdest thing. I just had like this comfortable feeling that he was like living with my mom, and he was like sleeps on the end of her bed. And then I kind of like imagined him like in the morning, and that like he just like jumps off this bed and runs down the stairs and like right out into like the front yard and like walks around. And I don't know, it was nice, but it was weird. I was kind of like, I think I like to think that that's what it's like, you know? You do what you want to do, and you just kind of enjoy life. I could kind of see him just like walking around and, you know, sniffing at following the little bunnies and the squirrels and chasing them. And, you know, he didn't have a cough anymore, and so I don't know. Anyway, I miss the little guy. I miss him like crazy. Some days are harder than others. It's only been a month, you know? I don't think there's any time limit on grieving. I know there's not. Every day feels weird without him, you know? It's like I'm filming my videos, and it's, I don't know, it just feels weird. He's not there. So, let's see, what else? Tomorrow, I don't have a whole lot to do. I'll be around the house. And then Alex is going, his friend got tickets to go see, I can't remember who it was. Feels like somebody like really random. They're going to see in concert tomorrow night. Oh, no, they're going to see Paul Oakenfold. I'm not a huge Paul Oakenfold fan anyway. The DJ. So they're going to that tomorrow night. And then we don't really have anything this weekend. So yeah. Probably be a good relaxing weekend, I hope. All right, you guys, listen, I think I'm gonna get off here now, cut this a little short tonight so I can listen to The House with a Clock in Its Walls by John Belair's. And I hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday, unless you have other plans. Maybe it's the beginning of your weekend. But don't have other plans. Make the most of your day. Do something fun today. Do something different. Do something out of the ordinary. Or do all the things that are part of the ordinary that make you happy, I guess. Do something that will make you look back on it 5 years from now and you'll be like, I'm so thankful that I did that. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Make sure that you look at yourself in the mirror every single day and you do your daily affirmations, your positive affirmations, and you say, you, I love you, you are valuable, you are important, you matter. You are beautiful. Today is going to be a great day, and 2020 is your year, and it is going to be a great year for you. And most importantly, make sure that you pass it on to somebody else and let them know how important they are to you and how much they impact your life in a positive way. Just thank them, you know, and thank you for watching my videos. It means a lot to me. What did Sandra Bernhardt used to say back in the day? Without you, I'm nothing. I love that saying. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya! Love you, love you, love ya!